Aquarius, I am so eager to get into your reading. I'm overly excited, I would say, and this could be part of your message, because we're about to find something out. We're about to discover something. This is something that you've wanted to know for a while, or you're going to discover something real soon. And it's coming together in pieces. It's coming together in puzzle pieces, and you're going to see the complete full picture and really understand what is happening, or what has happened, or what will happen even. This feels like a big moment for you, a crossing of a massive threshold in your life. And everything just clicks. So in my meditation, I got the word tangent. And at first I was thinking maybe somebody's going off on a tangent with something. That could very well be part of this message and the case for some of you. And that's something to pay attention to. But as I was sitting with the word tangent, I felt guided to look up the etymology because it didn't really feel like there was much more information coming through. And then when I looked it up, of course, it clicked that this is a word used in geometry to explain a line that meets a curved angle, a curved circle. From what I gather online, if you're into math and geometry, you could probably explain this better. But the message is here that there's a meeting, there's a moment, there's a point on your path in destiny where everything starts to unfold and you see a workaround to a very particular obstacle that you've been dealing with. Now, I was also getting that there are two energies that are moving in the same direction, and there's a moment in time where you're going to paths. And the etymology of tangent is actually touching. So these two energies, you and someone else, or you and a particular event, it doesn't have to be a person. We're going to see what the tarot cards say. But you're going to touch. You're going to meet at a particular point in time, in a particular place, a crossing of paths in order to find something that is sacred. And I put down finding equals sacred. You're going to find something sacred here. There's lots going on here with numbers and formulas and geometry and math. And I don't know what you're doing, but it seems divine. It seems orchestrated. It seems planned. It seems that this threshold crossing of yours and this aha moment is meant to be. There's no way of getting around it. It's just a matter of time until you figured something out. Then, Aquarius, the oracle cards came out. Some of you have been asking, where's Aquarius's reading? Where's Aquarius's reading? And you've been waiting for a while, but this is exactly why. I mean, I was doing the signs in order, but this is exactly why the reading couldn't come any earlier, because it's a perfect timing situation for you, for everything to click. If it had clicked sooner, you wouldn't have been able to discover what you're about to discover. If it had clicked later, then something would have already passed. Okay, so you're in the right place at the right time. Whoever I'm connecting with today, I feel that strongly. Okay, the cards that came through. The first card was, after I wrote down finding and sacred, locked chest. So I was thinking, oh, what's in this chest? Something that Aquarius has to discover. And I was getting this sensation that the locked chest isn't really an obstacle for you, that it's actually unlocking. So I asked Spirit to clarify a little bit more. And I got this card from a different deck, loophole, workaround. So something that feels like a mystery that you can't get to, or that's cut off from you. Someone's been keeping something at bay, or you've just been figuring out how to work around something or open a path for yourself. It's happening. Spirit is showing you a loophole. You may not have the key to this chest, but there's another way to open it, in other words. And this goes back to that meeting point where something happens in destined time and space, where you're moving in the same direction as an energy, and it's like inevitable that you meet up. Okay, and maybe you're going to see a symbol or something that looks like this, because I felt very guided to draw out what was on Wikipedia related to tangents and tangent lines in geometry. Okay, so if you feel guided, you could look that up. Spirit often gives us these little clues, these signs, these synchronicities for us to follow, because when we follow them ourselves, we make connections that are profound. And one thing leads to another. And I feel like this is part of your message too. It's like if everything was just kind of laid out bare, it wouldn't come through in the right energy, in the right frequency for you. There's something about Spirit wanting you to know that you can figure it out. This is part of your lesson. This is part of your plan. I'm hearing your life plan, maybe your soul plan, is to be able to connect these pieces. Okay? And sometimes the pieces come from far away, I'm hearing. Knowledge that maybe you think is totally unrelated to whatever you're thinking about. But there's pieces here for you to put together. All right, Aquarius, let's get further in and see what we get. I'm going to actually pull out some charms. These could be signs, synchronicities for you, clues, or maybe there'll be a message in here. Let's see, for Aquarius. We have the letter W, M, L, Z, O, the number 8, J, E, N, D, a little screwy face, a ghost. Interesting. There's another ghost charm in here and it has the letter G on it. So the letter G could be significant, but this one doesn't. There could be something unidentified you're trying to figure out. We have a coffin with a cross, a ghost in a coffin. Saturn. Yes, this tangent feels very Saturnian. Hold on a second. There's something about the rings of Saturn coming through. The moons of Saturn. Something from far away, a ghost, the Saturn. This could be past life energy coming through. Your past life energy. Oh, yeah. And then I just caught my eye, this deck here, and it says past, present, future on it. So there's definitely something about timing. Can I get a little bit more? Ghost and the coffin. We have Gemini, infinity loop, Lemniscat, the letter U, the letter I, another cross. I feel like you've had a cross to bear. You've been bearing a cross. Ooh, I love when this little white string comes out, a thread through time. Oh, this looks like this, right? We'll get into the cards. If you're not into this kind of reading, that's okay. No worries. But look, see the curve? Okay. Oh, Spirit's guiding me to do something. Hold on. Let me just see what else is here. A leaf, Libra, Ace of Cups, I want to say. Leo energy as well. Okay, I'm being guided to just throw these, all of these, and see what lands on the thread as the tangent line. Interesting. I love when these readings happen, Aquarius. Okay, so we have Leo and the letter J and the letter O. J-O. Joe. Or OJ, oranges. Okay, so something about Leo energy crossing the line. Leo energy crossing the line. So where is Leo in your chart? I mean, we have all signs in our chart. For example, Leo rules my 10th, 11th house. Even though I don't have any personal planets in it, I still have it in my chart. So look at where Leo is in your chart. Or there could be a particular Leo in your life that this relates to, crossing paths. Oh, and the letter J stayed out again with this little screwy face. Somebody with the letter J, the name, in their first or last name is not happy. Okay. Oh my God, look, another J just like stayed out. Okay, hold on a second. That's way too many J's to ignore. Can I get a message on what's this J? And then we'll get into the spread. 3 of Wands. Someone, yeah, these are the lines, right? Someone moving towards you. Or wondering where you are. Okay, let's see. Aquarius, let's see the energies that are supporting you. Energies are supporting Aquarius. I'm going to take these, but I want to pull one more. Exposed and teamwork. Loophole, workaround. Okay, hold on. Have a group of people been exposed? Or have you been working with others to expose something? No, hold on. I didn't see those. Let's get one more on this support spirit. The crows really want to talk today. They're flying out of the deck. Even when I was shuffling it earlier to get my own message. Oh, we got this. Sacred space. The chest, the nest, the sacred space. There's something being exposed about a particular space or what someone holds sacred. Let us see, Spirit, what the challenge is. What's challenging Aquarius? Routine and self-interest. And one more. I'm hearing think outside the box. Perspective, think outside the box. You're going about something in the same way that you typically do. Routine, self-interest. Something that works for you or typically works for you in your mind, in your heart, in your energy, in your rituals, in your thinking, in your work, whatever, in your relationships, whatever you're doing. You're going about it in the same way. You need to break some kind of routine here, become an anomaly. Or there is an anomaly to discover. Think outside the box, change your perspective around something. That's the loophole. That's the workaround, is a change in perspective. It's like, as soon as you see the pieces coming together, it's like, bam, I see the whole picture. But you've disregarded one of the puzzle pieces and said to yourself, this isn't part of the picture. This isn't part of the puzzle, but it is. Let's just clear the energy because it's moving quickly here. Okay, can I see the puzzle piece that's been disregarded? Growth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. That is growth about what? 8 of Cups. Somebody is being pulled. Again, the line and the curve, but it's like what I'm seeing is what's growing is this eclipse energy, this sun, black hole sun I'm getting, this feeling foreboding, something that's wanting to shine through, wanting to be illuminated, wanting to be exposed. It's growing, and somebody's being pulled away from something else to go towards this sense of like, what is that? Somebody, I don't know if this is you or someone else, but they're very intrigued to discover what's been hiding underneath, and their curiosity is growing stronger and stronger. So this isn't for everyone. Someone here, you're kind of like almost in a race with someone, or there's some kind of competition, or maybe this is a challenge of some sort. The Devil in reverse. Even for some of you, it's like an energetic battle, like who can let go first. There's a shortcut for you. In whatever you're thinking about, there's a shortcut. Okay, I'm just going to keep those up there. Let's get the tarot out and see what we're talking about. The missing puzzle piece is growth with the 8 of Cups. I still need a little bit more on that. What is that? Help me make sense of this, Spirit. Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. The Chariot. Yeah, it's this feeling of like, I'm very curious and I'm pulled towards something. I think I just say it, don't spray it, Andy. Sorry. I mean, it didn't. Weird. Okay, hold on a second. Some spit just flew out of my mouth because I'm so excited. This might be a message. So maybe that happens to you in conversation with someone. Say it, don't spray it. Something about childhood could be coming through for some of you. But see, what I was saying is like someone's very curious about what this is. They're getting pulled towards it. And this is the same thing, Spirit. I asked for clarification. It's the same thing. It's like going towards something with curiosity, not knowing why you're being pulled somewhere. It's destiny. That's why. It's either you or someone else being pulled towards something. That's the missing puzzle piece. What are you pulled towards? Like energetically, intuitively, what are you feeling magnetized towards? This is the puzzle piece for you, whatever that is. Okay, let's get the tarot out, Spirit. The Magician. Total Magician moon energy. And that is the new moon coming up. I think it's on the 14th. It's the Magician's moon. It's Gemini. So this is a good time. Yeah, divine time. This is exactly the time for you to get into that box. Because whatever's in that box is rightly yours. Some of you are in some kind of legal discussions with some legal thing is going on and you feel like the case is closed or there's a foregone conclusion. No, there's a workaround. There's a loophole. There's a way to get what you want here. Teamwork. You could understand, I'm hearing, that somebody's been working very hard with others to protect themselves, but they've been doing something that exposes them. Mimicry. They've been copying a strategy or copying you in order to protect themselves. Take what resonates and leave the rest, as we say, because I don't know if all of these pieces fit together, but they probably do. Okay, so you are the Magician. That's coming out as your overall energy for this reading. Yes, possibilities here. I'm going to clarify, but let's get all the cards out. Ooh. There's a portal as well. The Death card. Oh, I'm getting shivers on my arm here. Okay, we have 4 major arcanas and a 6 card spread, and they're pretty big ones. The moon at the bottom. Okay, make it 5. The moon and the 8 of swords. Whatever has been keeping you stirring in your mind, that's been on your mind. There's a lot of questions, a lot of maybe illusions or confusions around something. And yet at the same time, you have this intuitive knowing that there is something for you to discover here. Discover. There is something for you to discover. And you've been right all along is what I'm hearing. The Hangman. You've been right all along, or as soon as you've changed your perspective. So some of you already did change your perspective. You started thinking outside of the box. And as soon as you did that, you were right. The Hierophant. Look at all these majors. Yes, this is divine truth that you have acquired by thinking outside the box, which is interesting because the Hierophant is usually in the box. But the Hierophant also knows what's outside of the box. Quite the riddle here for you. The Fool. Oh my goodness. This is a good time for you to settle this out once and for all. And you are going to find complete clarity and illumination around someone else's total disregard, I'm hearing. Okay, the Magician. Let me see. Tell me more about the Magician. I'm hearing the Magician's path. 3 of Cups. There's the teamwork. There's the other people. There are other people you could work with to help you manifest or achieve whatever it is that you are striving towards here. Can I get a little bit more information about what Aquarius wants to happen? 2 of Swords. Two of Wands. Well, you want to make the right decision about something. Queen of Wands. Justice. You are doing something for the highest good of all. You are using your inner magic to choose the right path. What you really want to happen is to be able to make a decision that keeps you in the position of feeling empowered, being empowered, and being able to do the things you want to do without being questioned, I'm hearing. Some of you are making a decision to help somebody else too. Helping yourself is helping someone else, is what I'm getting. What you really want is justice and balance. You are bringing people together, whether you realize it or not. Two of Cups. Spirit keeps confirming everything here. Okay, so what you don't see coming is death. This is the portal card. And you can literally see a portal here with this archway. An ending and a transformation. The portal, the loophole, right? What is this? Three of Wands. Okay, I'm getting two messages here. One, I'm hearing snare, and I'm seeing this as a trap. And it's like you and your higher self or some others are waiting for someone to come towards you, and they're going to get snared in some kind of trap, and that's the end of whatever's been bothering you. Okay? And then that's for some. And then for others of you, something is coming from far away. You might have thought that you had to go find something or go get something or go somewhere, or like something was going to be a big mission for you. It actually arrives on your doorstep. It comes to you, what you're looking for. Yeah, Knight of Swords. It comes in quickly, swiftly, with information. You may need to question some of this information. Not everything that is said or everything that comes towards you is reliable. But there are pieces in there that are useful pieces, again, pieces of the puzzle, pieces that are useful for you. This could be someone that you're anticipating hearing from or not, okay? But someone comes in swiftly and quickly and gives you some information that you thought you were going to have to do something to acquire, to figure out. But you need to sift through and sort through this information, separate the wheat from the chaff here, because not everything this person says, Ten of Swords, can be trusted or taken at face value. Some of the information is just not useful. Whoa. Okay, I feel like I'm reading on something very specific. Now, for your opportunity is the Sun. Amazing, golden. You're golden here. You're golden. And this is you, right? Being drawn towards this Sun or somebody, right? Like discovering what is behind there. What do I need to see? And well, the opportunity is you do see it with the Sun. And the Sun card's also about growth. Tell me more about this. Three of Swords. Okay, so there's some pain here that you see. And the Six of Cups, something about the past. Three of Swords and the Six of Cups. There's healing from it, this energy. If you've been feeling like you've been wounded, backstabbed, betrayed, you've had some difficult thoughts, lots of memories that are painful, there's healing with the Sun card as your opportunity. But in order to heal this energy, you need to think outside of the box, outside of the memories. You need a higher perspective. Try to look at your situation, as difficult as it is, from someone else, from your higher self's eyes. Someone who is not the Hermit in reverse, feeling shattered or fragmented by what's happened. Try to look at this from a different perspective, from an outsider's perspective, Hermit in reverse. Okay? What else is here? Six of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. There's so many messages here. The King of Wands. There's a fire energy, whether they're a fire sign or not, I don't know, but they've given something to someone that hurt them. What did they give? Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. An opportunity at some partnership or contract or connection or working together, and it actually didn't work in their favor. This feels like other people. Someone you know gave something to someone, or someone you know got something from someone and it actually hurt them. Page of Cups. There was some kind of promise that was made and broken. You're going to hear about it or see it. There's a message about children here. What about that? Justice. Some of you are going to receive justice and maybe even a ruling of some sort around children. Okay, something's going to be the star. Something's going to be corrected if there's been an injustice related to children. Particularly where the Empress, where somebody isn't giving or hasn't been taking care of a child. There's a correction here. A destined, fated correction. In your favor, it feels like. Ace of Wands. Yes, 100%, definitely. Okay, the challenge is the world. The completion, the aha moment, the full picture, everything's together now. We got it. We understand it. We solved it. Tell me more about this. Queen of Wands. Well, you do it, though. Hold on. I would pause before... Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. There's something that you might want to do, but I would pause for a second. It doesn't have to be very long, but it's like if you take action, maybe this is working with someone or starting something or making a phone call or, I don't know, taking some initiative around something related to this message. If you pause for a second, you get some more information that you need and you're in a better position. You go from being the page to the queen. And this works in your favor. It's as if you want to do something, maybe hire someone. And the challenge is not to get distracted by other people's energy into making you feel like you need to make a decision right away. Okay? There's an opening here. There's a portal. There's a moment, that point here, the tangent line, that point where you have everything you need and you make the right decision. You put everything together. But if you do it before and there's a feeling of like, I need to do this now or I need to get it off my plate, but you don't have everything you need, it's curiosity. It creates some kind of upheaval here, or you're just put in a weaker position than you need to be. Some of you need to interview multiple people, or you need to talk to more than one person about what's going on. You need to get different perspectives for sure. Anything else here? Yeah, there's this Knight of Wands. There's this feeling of like, well, I got to do something about it now. But Four of Pentacles, it's not all that helpful. You need more because there is a loophole. There is a workaround. It feels like if you go ahead and you just do something now because you just want to get something done and over with, or because you're frustrated or you're anxious or you're excited even, it's like what you get is another key for this locked chest, but it doesn't even open the chest. But you've gotten the key. Now you've paid for the key or whatever, and it's not useful for you. So if you wait a little bit more, then you see the workaround and you realize you don't need a key at all to open this. Your advice is the Ten of Wands. Okay, so let's see. What is this oppressive energy all about? The Ten of Wands for your advice. Bearing the cross. The Moon. You've been holding on to a mystery or a secret. Could be someone else's secret. It's becoming a weight. The unknown, the like anticipation, what's going to happen next, or what does this all mean, or somebody's secrets that you know is becoming heavy on your energy. Seven of Pentacles, and it's been there for a while, so what do they do about it? You need a new angle, a new perspective, because if I asked, what do you do about it? And I got Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. This is like, no, you don't want to do this. This is continuing on in this energy of frustration or confusion or thoughts going on in a circle in your head, you know, and you continuing to fight this battle all anxious about it. And then I got the Ace of Wands. You need something fresh, something new, a new outlook, a second opinion, a higher opinion. Ask Spirit for help. Ask Spirit for a workaround. There's a loophole. Look for it. Okay, I'm going to tell you the outcome. I'm also going to do an extended reading. In the extended, we're going to go a layer deeper. We're going to see what's under this. I am so curious. I feel like I haven't answered something, though. Well, let's see what the outcome is. Let's see. Maybe that will give us an answer. The outcome is the Five of Cups, which is regret and disappointment. But let's see. What is this regret and disappointment about? Despair. Burn it down. Release. This feels like a warning. If you burn something down to get rid of it, if you take some kind of hasty action just to get through something, it feels like there's some regrets here. You don't want to burn it down because you can still get what you want, but there's a loophole. Feels like... Tell me more. Battle. Feels like you're tempted or you have the tools at your disposal to burn something down, to light it up. Maybe that's the Leo energy. I don't know. To say enough is enough. I'm going to say the thing. I'm going to do the thing. And it's probably not going to be a good outcome for me, but I can't deal with this anymore. Okay, that's not the right approach here. The right approach is just like a little bit of patience. It's not that much. It's like a day or two of patience here. And it's not even patience. It's like an opening for something to come towards you with more information, more things you need to hear. And in that moment, you put all the pieces together. You're like, oh, that's it. That's what I can do. I just sprayed again. It's like, that's what I can do. Okay? I don't know what that's all about. Maybe you want to do some... No, we're not going to go there. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so if they refrain from burning it all down and they activate the energy of the magician and allow for the opening of the information to come through, look, this is what you get. And that's what I'm asking. Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, Ace of Cups, love, renewed energy, creativity, insights, Four of Swords, peaceful mind, rest, sleep. The High Priestess, confirmation of your intuition and learning hidden knowledge. Four of Wands, safety and security. It's also being released from something here that I feel has kept you feeling boxed in. Eight of Pentacles and Two of Swords, making a clear decision about what it is that you want to work on next. That's what happens if you just allow for that momentary space to open for this information to come through. So no rash decisions, okay? You will be able to activate something and do something, but you need to get another perspective. That's key here. And you'll know when you get it. You will know. Caching, that's finding. How will they know when they got it? what they need. Ghosts of expectations, unlearning, could be related to something with family, or maybe there's a certain photograph, a picture frame. I'm seeing a shattered picture frame. There is, and the ghost, right, with the cross, ghost of expectations, unlearning. You will know when you've gotten that new perspective, that puzzle piece that you need, when you realize that there is some way that you are processing something or approaching something that is learned, that is conditioned from your family, or you're repeating some kind of cycle. And once you break that and understand, wait a second, I'm going forward in a way that comes from a lack mindset, or a way that my family used to do it, there's some other way I could handle this. There's also a question here of expectations. What are your expectations for yourself in this situation, and what are the expectations of others? Get clear on that. And whose matter most? Yours, of course. Your expectations matter the most, not others. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped, Aquarius. If you feel guided, let me know what's going on. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description box below. If you're not interested in extended, then trust Spirit gave you all the information you needed right here. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.